pushing and shoving, it's the press conference stuff. I think like you got 50-50, either we're going to face off or someone's going to get pushed, and he went for the opposite. So it's like school playground stuff.
I know it's like Anthony, Joshua can't win, you can't lose. He's either, and I thought yesterday he looked very tense, very serious.
Well, I don't like things like that. I mean, it's ridiculous, and you see these scuffles and all this nonsense at press conferences, and that is where it goes wrong. There's a little cut. I don't know how bad it is. I've not had a chance to speak to anybody.
Tyson Fury snaps and pushes Anthony Joshua during a tense press conference face-off, and once again, the heavyweight division proves it can never stay calm when these two are in the same room. Fury couldn't even make it through a few seconds beside Joshua without the tension boiling over. What should have been another promotional...
Thank you, gentlemen. Just everyone please be seated. We can expect fireworks at the Garden on that tape.
Face-off suddenly turned physical, with Fury appearing to shove Joshua and sending the boxing world into another frenzy. But Joshua's reaction was completely different. Anthony Joshua stayed ice cold. Instead of losing his temper or throwing anything back, Joshua...
Disease, I feel like he's toxic. I feel like you can put any top heavyweight in the world up here, and he'll probably say the same thing about them all. So it's just him as a person, and then he just needs a beat down, needs humbling. And instead of eating cheeseburgers, I'm going to feed him some humble pie.
Joshua remained composed and reminded everyone why this rivalry is so fascinating. His landlord comment was a brutal flex, suggesting that he believes he still owns the heavyweight division while Fury is struggling to command the same attention he once did. Joshua didn't need to shove anyone to make his...
It's boxing, it's family. John's John. Both goading each other. Both very personal. Both means a lot to everybody. Shouldn't have done it.
Point. Frank Warren wasn't impressed either, calling the incident stupid behavior from grown professionals. Warren made it clear that nobody is paying Fury and Joshua millions to brawl across a press conference table. They're being paid to settle their differences inside the ring. And that's exactly where this rivalry belongs. Johnny Nelson praised Joshua for refusing to take the bait. Most heavyweights might have...
Next undisputed champion.
Anthony Joshua's next undisputed champion. Tell me, what was you thinking when he went down in the first round?
First round, it's death, but AJ back. Yeah, it's boxing, you know. It's boxing, back uppercut, good. It's a knockdown, yeah. AJ back and win.
But the second knockdown, and I'm close to AJ, I was even worried.
Greedy belly, I know. You now will speak, ow, ow. You have cheese like a... weak chin, blah, blah, blah. Greedy belly, get out.
Listen, Greedy Belly won last night against Marius Wack. Did you see that performance?
No.
Do we see AJ Greedy Belly next?
Yes, of course.
How does it go?
I will hear. I will in ring.
How will it go?
AJ win.
How does he win?
Knock him out.
There you go, AJ knockout from Alexander Usyk. Alexander, thank you so much. Guys, back to...
reacted instantly after being shoved, especially with cameras rolling and millions of fans watching. Joshua instead showed discipline and allowed his words to do the damage. That composure could become incredibly important if this fight actually happens. Because Eddie Hearn's argument about Joshua's ability...
Just look at the resume of Anthony Joshua. He has the best resume in heavyweight boxing, bar none. He's always fought the toughest fights. He's fought everybody that's been a mandatory. He's never swerved anyone. You know, he's a throwback fighter. The boxing public, boxing hardcore fans, don't really like anyone that has significant success in that outer space. But still, people will think that he's been spoon-fed or he's had easy fights. He's never had easy fights. And he's a good individual who works as hard as he can, provides for his family, he's got a good heart. So I don't see how you can even...
is difficult to ignore. Joshua has faced elite opposition throughout his career, and his resume remains one of the strongest among the modern heavyweight contenders. The real question isn't whether Joshua is dangerous. It's which version of Joshua will appear on Fight Night. if the Anthony Joshua seen in recent training footage is the version who walks into the ring against Tyson Fury, then Fury could be facing the most dangerous Joshua we've seen in years. The movement looks sharper.
Last night, listen, Penga's, he's got a knockout record, and so he can hit and he can hurt. But he shouldn't have been in Anthony Joshua's league, point blank. AJ, when it comes to the fashion of the fight, how he went about it, I thought he was on his front foot. He just was. I know in the gym, this guy's fluent. He's got great movement and great hand-foot-eye coordination. But then he just. There's a word called mercurial. I just learned it actually. And that describes Anthony Joshua. He's got so much talent, but it's a case of which version of him turns up when it comes to performance night. And performance night last night, the AJ that we know, the talented fighter we know, he wasn't there. The gut, the lion, the heart, he was there because he brought him. After 20 seconds, he got put down, had to get back up again. He was in trouble. He was still making rookie mistakes. I'm thinking you shouldn't make those mistakes at this stage in your career. You are a former world champion. I know you're pulling your tongue out saying, I'm all right, I'm hurt. Who are you proving something to? This is about you and your corner. Forget the fans and get the job done. So concentration is the key, but you've got to give him a lie because remember what he's coming from. Remember, he doesn't, boxing for him isn't about the money.
The confidence appears stronger. The combinations seem more fluid. And most importantly, Joshua appears to be fighting with a level of hunger that has sometimes been missing during previous chapters of his career. That combination of consistency and motivation could be devastating. Johnny Nelson has highlighted exactly why the...
Do you have a prediction of how the AJ vs Tyson Fury fight could go?
In the UK, to have a mega fight like that will be massive. One of the biggest fights ever. Two heavyweights, two big names. And how the fight's going to go, look, it's a hard one to say. I still need to go back and see how Fury's fight went. I mean, I know it's more like a sparring session, Fury had, but still, I want to see how he looked. But I think it's a 50-50 fight. Very close, very close. I do lean a little bit more towards Fury, but like I said, as time's been going on and Fury's not in activity, I think might work against him. I'll probably say, yeah, it's still, yeah, it's a very close fight. I'll call it 50-50.
Training footage matters. Joshua's biggest problem has never been a lack of physical ability. It has been consistency. When everything clicks, he looks like one of the most complete heavyweights on the planet. If that version finally stays there for 12 rounds, Fury will have an enormous problem. Amir Khan calling the matchup a genuine 50-50.
Why? I think it's possible. We'll see. We'll see, but now I think a lot of young, talent, young people. But I have last dance.
You do want one last dance.
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder is the name that is talked about. What is it that attracts you to a fight with him? It's been a long time since he was at the top.
It's, listen, this is...
Fight only adds fuel to the fire. Ring rust could be one of Fury's biggest obstacles. While Joshua has every reason to enter the contest believing his career is being reborn. This could be the biggest domestic heavyweight fight Britain has ever seen. And predicting the winner is becoming almost impossible. John Fury has previously...
Three. 1, 2, 3. Hey! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Suggested that Tyson's golden window may have closed. But after seeing Joshua's latest training footage, that old warning suddenly feels much more serious. This isn't nostalgia anymore. It's a warning. Carl Froch also appears convinced that the fight will eventually happen, regardless.
5 or 6 years ago, or 4 or 5 years ago, however long it would have been, it'd have been 75-25 Tyson. Now it evens up. The odds is evened up. I reckon I'd favour Tyson, but it's a close one. Both men's aged. It's just who's aged most.
Of how much public hesitation surrounds the negotiations. If Fury wants to prove his legacy belongs among the greatest heavyweights of his generation, 12 rounds against Joshua could be exactly what he needs. Even Shane Fury has acknowledged that the gap between the two fighters has changed dramatically over the years. Father Time waits for nobody, and Tyson Fury cannot escape.
So I know the fight will happen.
Definitely, this year.
Yeah, you know, we're just baking the cake. It's going to happen.
Turkey.
You know what Tyson said? He just told you.
But Turkey suggested that it was going to be announced tonight, so is there a deal in place?
Oh, that's Turkey's business, isn't it? Not mine. But yeah, there's a lot I can't divulge, but I'm just going to say that this fight is going to happen. And the man behind it is Turkey O'Shake, and the company behind it will
escape that reality forever. Meanwhile, Spencer Brown has continued to fuel the belief that this blockbuster could finally be locked in, with Netflix reportedly playing a major role in the deal. After years of rumors, delays, and failed negotiations, fans are desperate for this rivalry to finally become real. And the timing may be perfect for Josh.
Well, whether he can take him or not, he shouldn't be taking him, and he knows that. But when he's on his A game and he boxes, he can box. He ticks all the boxes, trust me. And he's exciting as well. And he does the right thing with this level of opposition because he's walking through.
Peter Fury knows what a complete heavyweight looks like, and his praise of Joshua's abilities shouldn't be ignored. A fighter who ticks every box while competing against world-class opposition is exactly the kind of opponent Tyson Fury cannot afford to underestimate. There's also growing tension around the Fury family itself.
Yeah, I didn't know, you know, they've always been very close, and John's always been a big part of the training team. You know, I know he's had his trainers in Sugar Hill and, you know, Ben Davison, but, you know, John's his dad, and you know, he's been a big part of the journey, and for some reason, I don't know why, it's not my business, but they've clearly fallen out. And, you know, it's never nice to see, and definitely not nice to see aired in public. So
Eddie Hearn has pointed toward divisions within the camp, helping explain why John Fury continues speaking so openly about Tyson's career. Duke McKenzie has also questioned whether Fury's resume automatically deserves legendary status. That debate could become much louder if Fury loses to a resurgent Joshua, because this wouldn't simply be another defeat.
Tyson was a formidable man, but when you fight one of the hardest punchers in boxing history 3 times,
it takes something out of you.
Of course it does, yeah. You takes it out, it never gets replaced. Yeah. You can never fill that tank up like you had it before. On every shot he took, don't forget in the last fight he went down 4 times, cannons of shots. He fought his heart out, he went to the well, he gave his all to get that knockout.
One of the greatest trilogies we've ever had.
And when he got that knockout, Tyson, he had nothing left after that. He laid it all.
A loss to Joshua could fundamentally change how Fury's entire career is remembered. After years of announcements, delays, and endless speculation, Anthony Joshua has quietly continued rebuilding. Now Tyson Fury faces a dangerous possibility. If he arrives underprepared, distracted,